have this. It gets more and more popular, and I think it's a nice feature to get this a pairing for a super tournament as the
it's probably
as the prize
as the most spectacular way to
have a pairing, right?
Yeah, to draw the pairing.
So obviously we're gonna look at those two. Is it? Yeah, I have difficulties naming it. This particular line. Anand played this one 3 times, I believe, in Moscow candidates. B5, knight B5. That's all been played. Check
Carlson also plays this line.
Carlson played. I believe this very position was one of the first games I've seen. Was one of the players there, Boris Gelfand, who ended Aeroflot Open this year in, well, beginning of March it was.
Yeah,
and he played this against Boris Grachev, and if I'm not mistaken, it was the last round, in fact.
No, definitely not. I mean, he was white against Grachev, yeah. And he managed to
he won this
get
game.
the advantage here and to
won this game. But later on, I'm sure it was Aronian versus Anand in candidates, but I'm not sure who had.
Aronian was white, I believe.
Aronian was white.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Aronian was white. Okay, what we have here? About to get. Well, looks like it's.
No, but it is.
I'm not sure if it's a preparation of Mamedyarov, but he looks super confident.
No, but it's a position that was played already many times. I believe.
Really? So Castle, but Levon spent almost a minute out of 3. So
yeah, but once again, I'll say this, because he's known.
He's known.
Known for that, yeah.
So castle now, it's important for white not to castle automatically, because then you drop the bishop on c4, which could have been taken because of check from a4. So bishop e2. If you ask me, I don't see. Well, yeah, I must see the reason why white can be better. White has an extra pawn.
Yeah, but it's
that's
kind of forgot.
Yeah, that's a pretty good reason. Kind of forgot about that. Knight d5, g3, so white wants to capitalize, in fact, on his extra pawn. Still hard to imagine, honestly. And particularly in Blitz,
castle, finally.
Yeah, castle, then takes on c3. Levon even doesn't want to keep the bishops. He's pretty much satisfied with the
but
initiative.
this is a very ambitious choice. Maybe, queen d2.
Queen d2, some bishop b...
He should simply finish the development. Yeah, maybe even taking on d4 and
takes on d4 this moment.
And bishop b7 then. Because I'm wondering if c4 is any kind of a threat.
Yes.
Aha, now it is not, because c4 will be made by
rook
knight
d1
b4 at some point.
What's yeah, I mean they're playing very tricky. To some it might seem like, okay, they are playing
random
developing
moves,
yes, this,
random
that.
natural moves,
behind every natural move, when those two guys are playing, it's a lot of tactics, short tactics calculated. So if he goes this, I go this, I trick him this way, that way. Yeah, all right. Anything else? Who is on 3rd spot? Tomaszewski has tough task playing with Anand with black, so
and something went wrong for him.
Looks
I believe,
like something went wrong. We're still gonna be concentrated there. Shakhriyar. Look, I mean, now I don't see how black is planning to win the pawn back. I mean, he's not planning to win the pawn back at all. How he's planning to get the compensation? C4. Now if you take on d2, then rook takes. It's just, well, probably much better. I don't know if.
No, I don't think it's that bad, but I mean it's definitely very pleasant.
B4.
Very pleasant.
So
for
he
white.
went knight b4 at least.
What about a3 now?
A3.
Queen takes a3
Probably
is kind of
queen A3.
forced. Rook a1, queen b3. Rook b1, queen c2.
I mean, it can be that he's planning some queen sacrifice, can it? Or it's too much. I mean, for Blitz. Queen takes a3, rook a1.
No, but actually
we're probably gonna see this on the board.
He's not forced to, I believe. Just queen b3 and queen c2 works.
Right.
Somehow.
Right.
Which is pretty strange for me, but...
Could be.
Probably,
could be. I mean,
probably it does work,
it's an interesting tactical trick, but probably it does work. So black will always have intermediate. Well, it looks so.
Yes, but
Shakhriyar
then
already spent half a minute.
Then Levon is probably okay. If a2 is hanging, then I mean,
maybe c4 in fact was a little bit too hasty. Now they are equal on time. Shakhriyar at some stage he had
rook c2,
almost rook c3 perhaps, defending f3. No, rook b1, which is
it's very difficult to guess.
Mysterious. It was kind of mysterious move. So what's planned? Bishop f3, rook d4, probably sacrificing a queen, right?
Yeah, but I don't think it leads to
for two rooks.
But is white better there?
Bishop e4. Come on, bishop e4. So first.
Maybe
a3, a3 now.
Rook b2.
No, rook b2. Rook b2 once again. Now black can kind of take f3, take d4, which I'm not sure is the right idea.
Actually, all the moves are looking good.
A lot of other
for instance,
moves.
queen h3. I mean,
queen a3
what's white's next
rook
move?
I mean, even rook a2 somewhere, c8, b8. It's a very good question. What white is planning to do? Queen a3, right? So threatening. Wait, can I play rook b3?
Yes, takes a2.
Rook b3, queen a2, rook takes b4. And I don't know what's going on. Queen d2, knight d2, rook b3. Okay, he went for it. Queen a2, and now it's gonna be quite interesting. Rook b4, black will have to take on d2, right?
And
then knight d2.
It's a very it's the very least.
Knight d2, and then black can
go some bishop c2, right?
Bishop c2 or rook d4. I mean, it's so many of those possibilities. And even if he's simply okay, now we shall see this. I don't see any other.
Yeah, he's kind of forced to go for this anyway. Yeah.
Or queen anywhere else? No, I don't believe. I mean, it's kind of you have to go for it with white. Rook b2 back, but no, I mean you don't play this.
Yeah, and he's left with
takes a2. This I didn't. Well, it makes sense in fact because knight on a2 is a little bit,
Yes, but he is just lost, no? Bishop e2.
Bishop e2, knight
c1, and I don't
king
see.
g2.
Yes, but still.
Bishop e2, he can play.
Rook e3.
Wow. I mean, Mamedyarov is super tricky. Look, with 3 seconds he did.
Yes.
I mean, with 1 second he did this. He did this with 1 second.
No, but still he's much worse, I believe. Even knight b4, followed by a5.
Yeah, now it looks like black is fully in control. Knight b4, a5, bishop e4.
And now he will probably just take and push the a-pawn, yeah?
Hard to say if he's worse there, because it's when you take c5, you get the pawn back. Now I believe white is actually out of trouble. White is out of trouble. Rook to d7, knight to e5. I shouldn't lose this one. Check and knight e5, and it might. Rook d7 first. Actually, it's Mamedyarov who's gonna play. I mean, I'm changing obviously.
Knight d4, yeah.
Knight d4. Now it's
very good for Mamedyarov, it seems.
Might be lost.
3, 2, 1, move.
E5,
knight e6 takes.
F5, play f5. No, he takes first and takes the other one, which is also quite nice.
Should be lost, yeah.
Should be lost.
But not that simple.
The knight e4.
Yeah, I mean it's never easy.
Rook c2. Now rook c2 is a threat, right? So rook
it's
d4,
never easy against
c2
these guys.
Takes. Yeah, I mean both of them are super tricky.
Knight f2 maybe, yeah.
Knight f2.
And knight
but
g4.
where is the discovery? Knight g4, king f3.
And then the king is marching to f5
yeah,
and g6.
Then it's equal number of pawns, but I mean your knight is really ugly placed, and king g6.
He managed.
And look, I mean it's probably winning objectively now. It has knight d8. Wow, what a move! Knight d8. I mean, imagine you have few seconds and you get something like knight d8.
Yeah, and black is completely paralyzed. It feels. I mean, king g6.
No, I mean
rook d7.
It's a masterpiece in creation, I have to say. I mean, I don't know what's the objective valuation there, but it's
rook
simply
d7,
amazing what the guys are doing.
Knight e6.
Knight e6, rook e8, knight g7. I mean, he said knight h5 and to f6.
But
and
knight
this
g4.
must be. And rook d5, not d7. I thought rook d7. Now
he
if you
cannot
take, it's rook g8. Wow. No, that's super tricky. I mean, knight f2, knight f2. No, knight e3. Well, and now it looks like they actually have a lot of time. Look, and knight. Oh, he could play knight f2, threatening mate, check. And now it's a winning rook ending, or what?
Yeah, finally,
I mean, f5,
yes.
f5 is for f5
yes,
falls.
finally.
5 falls, and there will be no chance. takes and
yeah,
resigns. So what a game!
Finally, we managed to choose a very spectacular game. Yeah,
that was fantastic. I mean, a lot of mistakes, obviously, but I mean, that was really great, and the fighting spirit as well, I have to say. So Mamedyarov 4.5 out of 5. Draw between Anand and Tomaszewski. So Tomaszewski joins Aronian on 3 points. Gelfand, what Gelfand did? Kramnik with Giri. They are still playing according to... Kramnik is absolutely winning, but they are still playing. Boris Gelfand lost to Peter Swidler. Don't
and
know
Jan Nepomniachtchi drew against
I don't know if we do have a camera. Kramnik is, I believe we got the camera, but just to see that this is the final move. Vladimir Kramnik wins against Anish Giri.
Yeah, I got confused to find a single white piece actually at the board. So yeah,
yeah, right. So 77 moves it took, and even I believe Bishop C4 was the last one. So 77. Yeah. First win by Vladimir Kramnik. He was a bit late.
He's back to 50%, I believe.
So what do we have? Mamedyarov on 4.5. On 3,